Hey there, we've got an awesome strategy to share that'll help you catch super accurate trend following signals. We'll walk you through the whole thing, the strategy itself, the indicators we use, and the settings that works best. Plus, you'll learn how to enter a trade, where to set your stop loss, and where to exit with a profit. By the end, you'll have a killer trading strategy that can help you make some serious dough. So, let's get rolling. Alright, we're gonna talk about the Bollinger Band filter indicator. Here's how you add it to your chart. First, head on over to the trading view. Then pick the trading security and time frame you want to work with. I'm gonna use the 5-minute gold chart as an example. Next, click on indicators. Type in Bollinger Band filter. And select it to add it to your chart. The Bollinger Band is a classic indicator that shows 50-period simple moving average line and the upper and lower bands that are standard deviations from the baseline. The Bollinger Band filter indicator is, by the way, is super useful because it gives a long signal when the price goes above the upper band and a short signal when it dips below the lower band. To make the indicator even work better with our strategy, we need to tweak a few settings. Don't worry, it's super easy. In the input section of the settings window, keep the time frame and source options at their default values. Change the SMA length to 21. And set the standard deviation to 1.5. Make sure the bar color option stays enabled. As for the style section, you can leave it as is if you're happy with how the indicator looks. Simple as that. Now that we've got the settings all fixed up, you might be wondering, how do we actually use this thing to trade? No worries, it's a breeze. We're gonna use the Bollinger Band to spot potential signals in the market. For example, when the market is heading upward, like here, the indicator gives us handy buy signals that follows the trend. On the flip side, when the market's moving downward, the indicator gives us a sell signal like this one here, so you can follow the trend too. Take a look at the next signal. It's another spot on buy signal. Pretty cool, right? As you can see, this indicator is super helpful for finding those perfect moments to make your move in the market. But listen up, while the indicator is pretty awesome, it's essential to remember that no indicator can be used alone. So we're gonna add one more helpful tool to our chart. But hold up a second, I've got to tell you something important. If you haven't subscribed to the TradeGenius channel yet, you're seriously missing out on some mind-blowing trading strategies, over 300 of them to be exact. Subscribe to stay in the loop and binge watch our videos to become a trading expert in no time. Okay, now that you've hit the subscribe button, let's continue with the strategy. Time to add another handy tool to our chart. Open up the indicator search tab and type in EMA trend meter. And select it, and you're good to go. This bad boy is an awesome trend analyst tool with 3 moving averages, all based on the same baseline. But to really make the most out of it, let's optimize those settings. In the settings, keep the EMA baseline option as is. Then change EMA fast to 9. EMA mid to 50, EMA slow to 200. Then leave everything else at their default value. Now switch to the Style tab and turn off the first shapes option. Feel free to change the appearance of the other settings you're liking. I know what you're thinking. How do we actually trade with these two indicators combined? Well, let me break it down for you. To enter a long position, you need to see a green triangle printed below a candlestick by the Bollinger Band filter indicator, signaling a buy trade. Next, at the same time that the Bollinger Band filter gives us that buy signal, all components of the EMA trend meter oscillator should be green. This ensures that there's a bullish momentum in the market, giving us the green light to go ahead on this candle or our entry conditions are met. So we're ready to enter that long position. We'll set the stop loss just below the recent market swing low to minimize potential loss. As for take profit, let's aim for 1.5 times the risk, giving us a nice balance between risk and reward. Alright, now let's talk about entering a short position. Here's what you need to look at. First, keep an eye out for a triangle printed above a candlestick by the Bollinger Band filter indicator. That's your signal for a sell trade. Next, at the same time the Bollinger Band gives us that sell signal, the EMA trend meter oscillator should have all its components showing red. This confirms the bearish momentum we're looking for in the market. Now, on this candle, you can see that all our entry conditions are met, so it's time to pounce on the short position. To cover our bases, we'll set the stop loss just above the recent market swing high. As for our take profit, let's stick with the solid 1.5 times the risk, maintaining a nice balance between risk and reward. So now let's check out some examples to really get a feel for this strategy. Here's we've got a sell signal, but two of the EMA trend meter oscillator components are red and one is green. Since we need all of them to be red, we'll pass on the sell signal. Next up, we have a green triangle representing a buy signal, and the trend meter is all green too. The buy signal is confirmed and boom, we've got ourselves a profitable trade. Moving on, we see another sell signal, but the trend meter oscillator isn't all red again, so we'll skip this one. The following buy signal, however, is fully confirmed by the oscillator and turns out to be another profitable trade. You can really see how well this strategy filters out iffy signals and confirms the strong ones. Keep in mind, though the strategy's performance can vary depending on market conditions and how well you manage risk. So be sure to do some serious backtesting and forward testing before diving in with real money. That way, you can make the most out of this strategy and set yourself up for trading success.